Yeah, hello guys. We are having a laptop here. It's a HP. Yeah, the laptop is taking no power. When you plug in the charger, the laptop is doing nothing. So as you can see, we have our 19 volts. So let's plug in the charger. And so guys, I've just realized that my camera is recording on a portrait. And I really like the landscape, but I'm going to work on it very soon. I'm still trying to invest on more cameras, as I told you before. You see, it's not coming on when you press the power button. Yeah, and I'm just requesting you to bear with me as I check for a good camera to take uh, on a landscape Cartesian plane. I don't like the portrait because the visibility or the it's not wide enough to capture everything I'm doing, but I'll try to manage myself in just the space that is allocated as per now. And so let's try to see what's happening with this laptop. And let's try to take some voltages or try to see what's wrong with the motherboard. Yeah, I'll take off the battery first. Yeah, I bought another camera the other day. It's supposed to capture the power supply and the multimeter. But I'm still working on the best design or the best capture design I can have. Right now I don't like the portrait one. I've always preferred the landscape. Yeah, so we plug in the charger. And so guys, just bear with me. I'll work on this very soon. So let's try to see whether we are having some voltages on this motherboard here. Yeah, like we have always stated, we need the most basic voltages on a motherboard. Yeah, those voltages should be there whether the machine is on or off. We call them the must be there voltages. Yeah, we have the 19, we have the 3.3 volts or the 3 volts, and we have the 5 volts. In some laptops, we have the 1.8 volts. And I can see from the charger we're having our 19 volts. Let's continue checking on other areas. Are we having a voltage here? Are we having, yeah, we have our 19 volts here also. So the motherboard is taking power, but it's not coming on. What could be the issue? And at this point now, I have to go to remove the whole board now because I've confirmed that the board is taking power. Guys, we're also having our 3 volts there. It's taking us 2.3. Our 5 volts, do we have our 5 volts? Yeah, we are having the 5 volts. Yeah, I'm not happy with the 3 volts because we are taking it as 2.3 volts. We should have the 3 volts power in. It's there must be something that is happening, hence reducing it to 2.3 volts, which is not okay with me. So let's take out the motherboard and try to do some further diagnostics to ascertain where the problem could be. So yeah, we try to take up this cover. Yeah, so guys, investing in good cameras to record these videos is not very cheap actually. These cameras are very expensive. I have a GoPro by the name Hero 9 that's going for almost 60,000. And so as I told you before, we are going to come slow by slow and try to invest on what we can. We don't have like to say we can't start because we are not having everything ready. So wherever you are, you can just start with what you have as you improve, because you'll never be ready in this life. You keep saying you'll start when you have a Hero 9, when you have a Hero 10 GoPro, and time is moving. Let me take off the keyboard. Yeah, we used to have a formula in mathematics. Was it the algebra? They used to tell us you work from known to unknown. Yeah, here you work with what you have, heading to what you will have in future, because it's not always possible to have everything you need in this life. You must have, you must start with a desire first, desire to have that thing, and then think on how you're going to get that thing. Right now, I need two cameras, Hero 9. I used to think Hero 9 is okay, but now I've realized there's another camera called Hero 10. And very soon I'll talk about the cameras I've purchased, guys. So let's first of all check the motherboard. Yeah, start also making videos about the tools I'm having here, so that you can also learn something if you're that kind of a person who want to start a repair YouTube channel. And so let's go under the microscope. I've always wanted to physically inspect the motherboard first before we do anything else. Let's let's go under some physical inspection. Yeah, on my top right, top left, yeah. Top left, you can see there's an power supply there. Yeah, this the camera I'm talking about. I purchased the other day, so to depict the power supply. I'm supposed to have another one for the meter, and also another one for the for the table here I'm working on, because I need to have everything go in the studio. Sometimes I have to combine videos from other sources because I am not able to bring everything under the studio. So with time, I'll be able to achieve this, that slow by slow. So I'm having the physical inspection on the motherboard under the microscope. It's very important, guys. You may end up capturing some important details as to why the motherboard is not working. Yeah, yeah, the motherboard looks mint. Yeah, I don't think somebody else have tampered with this motherboard. We are used to get motherboards that has been worked on before by some technicians. Some technicians will also bring some laptops here when they are unable to fix some issues. But this one came from a client. It's not tampered with. I think that is also okay. Yeah, I like working on laptops that have come directly from the client, because they you see it's easy to get the fault. But when you have that laptop from another technician, he already have tried to fix some issues here and there. He has his own method, which which necessarily couldn't match with yours, or he has removed some components. Maybe he has not taken back the components the way they were before. But when the laptop is coming from the client, it's in most cases they come as they were purchased, mint from the manufacturer, and it's very easy to get where the problem is. The voltages have not been tampered with. And it's a good feeling as a technician to know that the motherboard has not been worked on before by any other technician. Yeah, I'm still looking at I'm not seeing anything wrong with the motherboard. Looks like everything is fine. We are still under the microscope. Oh, I saw something here. Oh, I almost gave up, and these are two caps which have blown out. They have blown out, these two caps here. As you can see, the two MOSFETs besides the two caps. Oh, I don't know what happened with these two cups, and this could be our issue, guys. This could be our issue. Yeah, physical inspection is very important. I'll continue reminding you though that what is wrong with these two cups? Is this a power surge, or there was too much power? What happened here? Okay, let's continue with the physical inspection. Maybe we might end up capturing other important details that are going to help us in the repairing process. And I can see the other areas are very mint. They are very factory, which is okay. I don't think there's much here. I think we're just going to work on this area here so that if the laptop is not going to come on, then we can continue inspecting for more. But I think this should be the main cause as to why the laptop is not working. So just to be sure, let me check a few other areas here. I don't think we have any other issue. So let's work on this area, guys. So I remove those caps there, replace them with other caps. Yeah, these caps are responsible for, in most cases, when the motherboard is shorted, when the motherboard is not working. The ceramic capacitors. These are the ceramics. We have the electrolytics. We are going to look at those components one of these fine days in a video. I'm going to make videos on various components on a laptop, how you measure them using a multimeter, how you know that that component is faulty or it's working fine. Yeah, that should be also another video I should record here for you guys. Yeah, I don't know whether you will need it. Let me know down in the comment section. I also would want to record relevant content to you guys, a content that can help you. So let me come with some hot air. But let me grab another motherboard here first, and first of all, to grab those caps. I have the exact same motherboard here. So I'm going to remove the same exact caps on the identical motherboard here. It's a donor motherboard. This is also a kind of hospital where we have the donor and the recipient. The donor is the motherboard that we are going to remove the good capacitors from, and the recipient is the motherboard that is going to receive the good capacitors. Same case as in hospital, when somebody is having a liver transplant, heart transplant, we have the donor and the recipient. The blood transfusion process also have a donor and the recipient. And this is also the case. And so let's grab some from our donor here. And come with some hot air. Yeah, we are going to grab the two cups. Is it hot enough? Yeah, I think temperature is okay now. Yeah, I hope after this we are going to have a working motherboard. I hope we are going to have a successful case. Good. The first one is out. Let's take the second one. Yeah, and as you can see, the where I took out the capacitors from is identical to the other place where we have the issue. We have the two MOSFETs and the two caps. It's the same motherboard. So now let's now focus on the affected area and transfer these caps there. Let's focus. Let's do some focusing on the microscope. Yeah, let me grab these two here. I don't know whether are they going to come in one piece. So one of them look like it's cut into two pieces. Let me just try to see. Oh, it's coming out in two pieces, as I said. The other one is out. So what happened here? Yeah, looks like a power surge. You see? Pieces coming out in pieces. Okay. So let's come here. Do I need to add some more flux here, or is it okay? What is? Are we going to succeed to remove this part here? Have you realized in most cases when there's a power surge, unsoldering the part that was immediately affected by the power surge becomes a very big problem. You might end up actually damaging the part, you tearing off the motherboard or the power tracking lines, and now it becomes even a big issue. Especially on parts of MOSFET, when there's a power surge, the most affected areas, you will never be able to desolder that part. I don't know why. It will come out, but it will rip off the motherboard, and now you start lacking some power track pads, which becomes now a very big issue. So we are not going to force anything in this case. We're just going to work with the way so that we may not end up damaging the motherboard. So let me put some flux here so that we start the process of, I think I'll first of all come with a hot iron and try to see whether I can put some more solder on that. That part there looks like, doesn't look very good to me. But anyway, let me try to see whether we can put some solder here. Sorry, somebody's trying to. I don't know whether the iron is the best, or should I come again with some hot air? Hot air maybe could be the best tool in this case. Not liking the hot iron. Soldering gun. What is it? Is it hot iron or soldering gun? Whatever you may decide to call it. Just make sure message is home. You see, I think we have ripped off a component there. Is it a capacitor? We'll have to take back that component. I think hot air would perform better than the iron. So let me grab some hot air here. You see? Yeah, that component is sitting on the wrong place. Sitting on where the capacitor should sit on. So we are going to take it back to its position so that we may not end up discontinuing some power lines, which may be very vital for the motherboard to work. Yeah, that component here, that it should go back to its, I don't know whether, should I try again with I need to clean this iron first or what? No, I think I'll come with the hot air. The soldering gun is not very helpful. So let me add some flux. Flux, as I've said before, it's very important when soldering and desoldering components. Yeah, make sure you are using flux regularly. Yeah, I should have used some hot air. Yeah, so let's take this component back to where it's supposed to be. Okay, let me I've formed a bridge. Oh, let me try to. Yeah, there's a bridge between the. We'll try to rectify that bridge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bridge is out now. Let me also try to rectify the bridge. Okay, let me come with the caps now. Okay, let it sit on its place there. Yeah, that one is okay. I'm not liking the second place for the second cup, but let's try to see whether we can solder that cup, or maybe do without. I don't think. I think it's going to. See. I think we can do without this cup. You see, when you have two soldiers and one goes for lunch, that doesn't mean we don't have security. The one soldier can still secure the building or whatever place. So we are going to work with that cup, and I think it's firm. Is it firm? Yeah, the cup is very firm, and it's okay now. So I think we're going to cool down the area and also try to connect the DC jack and see whether we are going to pick up some amperes on my power supply. So guys, you can check the top left corner. That's where we are going to look whether we are having some amperes being drawn by the motherboard. Yeah, I remember when I started this channel, I didn't even have a microscope, guys. We had problems. We had problems looking trying to show you the components because I was using just a camera phone. And I like that every day I'm improving. Little by little, very soon we are going to have a very complete studio, which is capturing everything at once, at a go. Yeah, I'm still having to combine two videos because some videos I'm capturing them from a different source and others are from the studio itself. But I'm working towards getting a Hero 10 or a Hero 9. Maybe you have one in there and you are not using it. Please contact me or comment comment down in the comment section and know whether you have a Hero 9 you can sell or Hero 10. Yeah, we are having guys with very good cameras which they are not using back in the house. If there's a good deal, why not? We can always negotiate and get one which is going to give me the best image. Okay, let's put in the charger and see whether we're going to capture some details on the power supply. Check on the right. Yeah, the power supply is taking the board is taking some amperes. You can check on the top left. That's the picture that is capturing the power supply. And the fact that the motherboard is taking is drawing some amperage, some amperes, means that we could be having a working motherboard. So let's get off the microscope and now try to see. Let's try to see whether this is the case. Let me put off the beam light so that we see whether the lights are on. Oh, it's not coming on again. What could be the issue? Or I need the power button. Okay, let's move the RTC battery so that we can have an automatic switch on, because I've not attached the power button yet. Let's see now. Yeah, our lights are on, and this is a good indication. This shows that our motherboard is Our motherboard could be working. Let's see whether we are having a fan spin. See whether the fan is going to spin now. That's a confirmation that we'll be having. Sometimes the fan can spin and still not have a picture, so let's not speculate. Let's wait. Yeah, the fan is spinning. Yeah, let's assemble back the motherboard onto the machine and check on the screen. Now we see the final conclusion. Now after we have the picture, now we are going to conclude that the motherboard is working. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so as I told you before, the landscape, the portrait design of the depiction of my picture, I'm not liking it very much. So I'll have to set my cameras as to have the landscape one, because the landscape has got quite a bigger Cartesian plane. Yeah, that is capturing bigger details, you see? Yeah, so okay, let me try to see whether you're having it. Yeah, so what do you think is happening there? Are we having a good motherboard or what? So we are going to have a confirmation very soon. Let me put in the power button. Okay, will I have to tie some screws here? Let me just tighten these two on the fan. And now let's have the moment of truth. I forgot to connect the screen's connector. We could end up not getting a display or a picture on the screen and maybe think that our laptop is not okay, but now it's connected. So let me see. Let's put in the DC jack and see whether we have a success case here. What do you think, guys? Are we going to have a picture or what? So what is going on? Are we okay here? Tada! We are fine, guys. Yes, we have made it. Our laptop is working. Yeah, that is it. I'm in a hurry. A little bit. I have other devices here I have to work on. So guys, that's all. You can like, share, subscribe. Let's know what you think on down in the comment section. Yeah, continue supporting us, guys, in all ways that you can. And we're also going to continue giving you very good content which can help you in the future. And I'm grateful for those who watch and comments on the and leave a comment on our YouTube channel. Thank you, guys, and that's all for today. Subscribe us also. Thank you so much.